We need you to come on in here.
Hey, oh,
Good to see you, brother. How are you? Good to see you. You know, you always bring the man style. Can you tell me
My
about
man's
this?
in Tom Brown. He's in,
Brown,
yes,
top
he
to
is.
bottom, yeah.
Yes,
Woo.
he is. Head to
Thank
toe.
you.
Fire
Would you
as
like to
always.
have a little congratulations toast? Are you good?
Sure, yeah.
Okay,
You wanna
but we will
Yeah,
toast to a
okay, we
cause,
will toast.
$1,000 to the charity of your choice.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Drink it, but you
I
can
will do
tell-
that. We'll do
What?
that.
Who do you want to?
You know what? There's a lot. We'll come up with something.
All right,
you
we
got-
got a list.
But
of-
listen,
got time.
Yeah, yeah.
right,
There's
we
too
got-
many. You got. I'll drink the whole thing. If you keep giving thousands to give away, I'll drink a
Come
whole
on,
case of it.
come on.
Listen, what's the night gonna bring, my guy? You got a big old grin on your face, a Golden Globe in your hand, and a beautiful lady on your arm.
A beautiful lady, beautiful parents.
Oh, and that's
we-
mom and
parents are right
daddy.
there.
Mom
Hi,
and
Mom and
dad.
dad.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on,
You want to come in?
Come on in.
They're,
y'all.
Please.
Come
they're
on.
petrified, but
No,
come on
you
in.
talked about them. We
Come
want to
on in.
meet
You
Mama
wanna
and
come
Daddy.
in? Mom, Dad.
Come on,
in.
Georgina.
Everybody
Georgina
gets
was
in.
like,
Hello.
Come
Come
in
on
here.
around.
Come in
Hello.
here.
You
Come
got
in
the
here.
statue. You want to put it right there?
Come over here. All right.
Here, we're
Turn
gonna
around.
put you
Come
on
over
the-
here.
we'll put you on
Come
that
Come on,
side.
Dad. We don't
You
want
want
your
the
back to the
cameras
camera.
behind you.
Come over here. There we go.
Yeah. There's a
One of the
camera.
things you talked about is that this
friends.
movie was, in a way, it mirrored your parents' experience.
Yes.
Explain that now, because how it inspired you and how your parents to this day inspire you, and the
Well,
immigrant
in
experience.
many ways, yes. Well, my mother is
Great
very,
photographer.
very famous photographer.
Yes.
She's a wonderful photographer. Her name's Sylvia Plahi, and she and my grandparents left Hungary in 1956 during the revolution and immigrated to New York. And my character's journey is a man who fled Hungary and came to America and pursued a life here and pursued his artistic
Yeah.
journey, and that's very similar to what my mother's is. And I witnessed my grandparents' struggles, my grandfather in particular, and how it was hard for him being a foreigner. And for me to be able to speak to their sacrifice and resilience and hopefulness and what they've achieved by my mother's own hard work and creativity and tenacity and my father's love, and to give me the firm footing that I have on this earth. And,
Man,
and
don't give me goosebumps over
I
here,
am so
Adrien.
grateful, and this movie enabled me to speak to that. And it's not just their experience; it's an experience that's relatable
sure.
to many people.
sure.
Yes.
And so I'm
Yeah, across
it's a-
genres. I mean,
yes.
it's also about the promise of America,
That's
which
right.
I took from it. But it's such a brilliant film.
Thank you. Yeah, it's
Such a
so-
brilliant.
I want to know, what did you think when you saw this movie, and how did you feel about it?
I didn't expect to feel or think right now.
It's a lot.
I was moved deeply, and
Yeah.
I thought it was one of the best films I've ever seen.
Yeah,
It really
same.
was.
Same.
It's just immersed. I was immersed in it, and I got lost in it, and I had to go and see it 2 more times.
You did.
Yes.
You spent 3 days at the
Yeah, that's
movies.
right.
Exactly.
You spent 3 whole
So true.
days
Why
at the
else do you have a son?
Yeah, that's true.
I did. Listen, it was funny to me because I went in at 9 a.m. and it was 1 o'clock in the
Oh, I
afternoon,
know.
but I
You
was
took-
like,
that's good.
this was incredible. Like it didn't even feel it. I just was in an experience. You know what I was saying? Yes.
It just draws you right in.
100%.
And I lost myself in it. It was wonderful.
I
But it's
love
rare that a movie can
It
give you
does.
that. It really, I mean, it's.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't have big bombs,
No,
big
but it's
explosions.
not made
it was
to
a
be.
journey.
But it is immersive.
Yeah.
And doesn't feel long.
Can I ask you a
Yes.
question? I asked Guy this earlier. What do you think happened to Harrison?
Oh, nothing good.
Right.
But I don't know. Guy
There's
wants to say-
something that happens and then we don't
Yeah,
see him
yeah.
anymore. What do you think happened to him?
Oh, you don't want to ask me.
Right, right.
First
Well,
of all,
if it's
I
up to
like,
Felicity.
I like, oh, well, that's true. But I like movies that end with some ambiguity and
Yeah.
you don't really know. I think even Brady, our director, has been asked this question,
Yeah.
and he doesn't like to do it. It's like saying what the purpose of this thing in a painting is. Sometimes it's nice to let people discover it and have their own feelings. So I would hate to sway anybody, but that's the beauty of it. You can you can choose his path.
After Adrien finishes his career,
Then
he's going into the diplomatic service.
Yeah,
Right,
you see what I'm saying?
right.
You got that. He was
that was
towing the
political,
line.
right? That was political,
What
wasn't
does
it?
the party
No.
look like tonight? Y'all look
the party,
good.
we're-
Everybody's done. What
we're-
does the party look like tonight?
Well, we have a few. Yeah. The trick, they get you to the table, they show you what they serve, but they take it away because they don't want people
Quick.
planking away. So we're going to eat,
Yes.
which is I'm grateful for. And
Eat, drink,
yes,
and be merry.
Drink a bit,
In
yes.
your speech, you talked about how Georgina inspires you with her creativity, and we know I mean, when it comes to designing those dresses, that one is beautiful.
Oh, she's
a
incredibly
genius.
Yes, she
But how
is.
does she inspire
It's
you every
more
day? And how
than-
do you
it's
two
more-
work together?
It's more than her creativity, which is evident in her work and just her mind and her way of thinking. It's a generosity of spirit. It's a resilience in the sense that she has always love in her heart for everyone and is the best friend to any of her friends and to me. And, you know, I don't mean it lightly. I really was somewhat ready to step out from this. And I definitely didn't feel like I would be fortunate enough to be in this room again in these circumstances. And that's not due to a lack of love or respect for my craft. But for whatever reason, there was a period of time that it was a real struggle to find anything of this caliber.
Well, Georgina, what did you do? That's what I wanted. What did you?
You could tell him. She told me to. Yeah,
What
you
did
tell
you
him.
do? Go ahead. What did you do?
I mean, Adrien, as the world knows, is, I think, the most talented actor. And for him to step away from movies would just be a disservice to anybody who wants to go and watch a film. So he has to follow his dream, he has to follow his path. And I wanted to help him, encourage him to do that because he's spectacular.
That's what a good woman does. She
Yeah.
encourages you
Yes, indeed.
in many ways.
She
She's
insists.
Like, right. She's like, listen.
Encourages the word on Entertainment Tonight. She insists.
You gonna get
You
up?
are
You
not-
gonna get in there?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, do me a favor. I want to wake up tomorrow and see photos from tonight. I want.
okay.
Are you gonna have a fit on? Cause you give me fit. Like you put on a fit. You know how to rock a fit.
Okay. You mean I'll go home, change it
I
out,
mean,
and then like my
something.
party clothes?
Yes.
Maybe I'll do
Are you
that.
gonna give a good fit?
I'll do it. I can do
want to
that.
see something sharp.
All right. I thought I
Okay.
was looking pretty
Well,
sharp,
you
but I'll
are.
go home and change if
You
you like.
are, but
You
you
look
know
sharp.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You will rock a
I
fit.
should. Oh, I will. I will.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, he
Yeah,
will.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, he
Yes,
will.
he will.
Trust me. I've
There's
seen this
evidence.
man.
There's evidence
I've
of that in
always
the
said-
archives.
I've always
There
said
is
we got the
evidence
ads.
of it. Yes, indeed.
Both of
Yes.
y'all.
Hey,
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
it.
Have a
for
great
coming by.
time tonight,
Listen,
family.
congratulations. And
Thank you
thank
so
you for giving
much.
him a little kick in the butt when
Yeah,
he needed it.
yeah, I did.
Oh,
That's
here
what a
you go,
good
Mama.
woman
Mama.
does.